Welcome to Kennesaw, Georgia, in the greater Atlanta area and home to the Owls of Kennesaw State, where these fans have been eagerly anticipating this one all week. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Kennesaw State's offense will have first crack at this one. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Williams looking for a man. Grab near the marker. It's Rodgers. There he goes. Inside. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Creates a little room. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quick handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. He's got an open man. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Kennesaw State right back to work.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass, really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Yeah, and how about the QB? Calls his own number and all these options, obviously multiple plays. He decides to stick with it, get some positive yards, and now what's next off of that? What's my next read off of that? How am I going to mix things up and keep this defense off balance?
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Makes the grab. It's Moss. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run the counter. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be third and long. Williams will pass. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. On the run, it's Tyson. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He'll heave it deep. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the ground with the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Kennesaw State right back to work. Williams looking for a man. Working that left side now. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. He'll keep it himself.
Who gonna lead, Cole?
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense in a split backfield. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Bullock. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Gets the back moving. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Gets it out quickly. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Off play action. Makes the grab. Smacks it with the stiff arm. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
He's trying to get them shit.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. The sure hands, it's Moss. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Kennesaw State right back to work. The play action fake. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Under fire. Pulls it in. It's Bennett. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back looking for room. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Looking to pass inside the red zone. They're working that left side. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, the inside give. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go back to the ground. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They boot it away on 4th down. He makes a fair catch, a couple steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Off play action on 1st down.
Ooh, Coco.
He'll take the deep shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. The run from the shotgun.
I should have been down there.
Fighting off the defender. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Williams will pass. Dumps it to the back. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down.
Gain of 16. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I mean, he gonna have some talent. A lot of talent in the portal league.
Got a man. It's Williamson.
Later.
And And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Everybody can't start.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly to the tight end. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Gets rid of it. Finds his big tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, I went with Mike Green in the poll.
Looking to fire.
But I had to go with Mike
Quarterback
Green.
feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Good based off
And this
this.
defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. 3rd play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throwing right, hauls it in. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as
Yeah,
they mark
didn't
it
get
at the
me at
40.
Alabama. That's why I said I got to go with Mike Green.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Power football with the run. Sweet cut there. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
But we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. RPO complete to open the drive. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Williams looking for a man. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Caught in the backfield, it's Bullock. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Offense facing.
Punt is in the air. Pulls it in and looking upfield. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Running behind that left side. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
He ends up getting tackled.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They'll move the tight end. Motion from the wideout. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Now setting up shop in the red zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. The home team is just destroying the competition today, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The away team has done nothing to stop this offense. This is ugly today. They're up by 15 over Tulane. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for Heel off one deep down the left side. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
I went with Cliff in that game, man.
Now the play fake. Here comes the heat.
Yeah, I'm thinking he get his shit, but see, like I said, Madden pops tomorrow, man.
Nice job by this defense, man. They've really answered the bell. This
He
offense
is
had a
one of
good
those
first
Madden
half.
boys.
Second half, man, starting to put a couple of drives together, pressuring the quarterback, getting the sack, making this offense feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. Leaves it with the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Rushes on him. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. The punt team makes its way onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Kennesaw State right back to work.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Williams will pass. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab on the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Hands it off. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The give to the back. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. On the move, he fires. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Quarterback on the keeper. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Hands it off on the counter. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Strickland. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Finds his big tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Quick completion to the right. Powers through the defender. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. The give on the inside. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And as the quarterback takes a knee, that clock keeps dwindling away, now under a minute to play. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. You know, this is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define your dynasty, right? Fix it, get it back together, try to pull some wins, try to figure this thing out.
It's frustrating too, David, because this is a team that has a lot of talent. I think part of the problem these last couple of games now has been lack of effort. So if you're on the coaching staff, maybe you're ready to start giving new guys an opportunity to see the field and just see what they can do.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.